beautiful Aries gang? What's happening? What's crack-a-lackin' and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy Aaron for CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with your mid-June 15th through the 30th mid-month tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. And if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. Now, Aries, welcome on in, man. I hope you've been enjoying your June so far. And let's see what we got going on for the second half. Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-June 2021. What do we got coming in here for Team Aries, please? Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-June 2021. All right, Aries. You guys came through pretty fast. Let's get one more shuffle. And let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. What's going on, baby? Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Moon card. So, you can be connecting possibly here with a Pisces for some. Taking a look at your current energy, we do have here the Queen of Pentacles. Taking a look at the person you're dealing with, we got here the Knight of Swords. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Devil. Okay, the Devil came out in the pre-shuffle, so you definitely could be dealing with a Capricorn for some. Now, the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon card together. I definitely feel like right now you're kind of dealing with practicality versus feelings, practicality versus your emotions, right? And what to do in this certain, scenario. I kind of feel like the person you're connecting with right now is showing up as the Knight of Swords, right? The Knight of Swords is an energy where somebody wants to talk, but I think that you don't know what to talk about, how to communicate, how to figure things out with somebody right now when you're having some difficulties in sitting in logic versus heart. What is your feelings telling you and what is your head telling you? I think that you're kind of confused right now because you're trying to balance out what your emotions are saying, and you're also trying to balance out what's the best logical approach for this situation you're involved in. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, we do have here the Devil, and the Devil card does typically resonate towards people who feel stuck together. Maybe there's a connection here where the two of you have had a lot of faults and a lot of differences, and maybe you feel like that's something that's become a little bit toxic for you to handle. So I'm looking at this right now, Aries, and I think the Queen of Pentacles is saying, hey, we've had a lot of toxic moments. We've had a lot of moments where we just look at each other and realize that this isn't going to work. But the Moon card being your overall energy is your heart saying, I do love this person though. So I love you, but it's toxic. I love you, but it's hard. I love you, but we don't resonate or agree on a lot of things. I love you, but we don't connect on certain things. That can be a deal breaker to the relationship that the two of us both have. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify the Devil. Why is the Devil showing up as the outcome? And we got here the Eight of Wands, and we got here the Ace of Cups. So I think that ultimately there's this energy of, even though things have been a little rough between the edges with us, let's move forward, let's be in love, let's be happy. But Aries, you're like, that's not necessarily reality though. You can't just let go of the bad and expect to move forward and be in love and be happy. That's just not how it works. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, and we have here the Wheel of Fortune. You're like, in order for us to move forward and to be in love and to be happy, things cannot be swept under the carpet. Things need to be addressed and something needs to change. Okay, taking a look at who you're dealing with. Why are they showing up as the Knight of Swords? And what do we have? We have the Fool card here, and we have the Two of Swords. Yeah. So Aries, what I'm picking up from your person here is it definitely feels to me like they're sweeping stuff under the rug, more so than actually wanting to work or change whatever's causing this, whatever's causing toxicity, whatever's causing negativity, whatever is causing the two of you to have problems, right? You want this person to take action to introduce changes in the relationship. And keep in mind, Aries, you're not just saying to this person, hey, you're the one who needs to change. You're saying we both have things we need to change, You're making sure that you're equal on that part. But when it comes towards your person here, right, the Fool card and the Two of Swords, they're kind of choosing to say, let's forgive, let's forget, let's move on, let's be happy, let's be in love. They're really sweeping things under the carpet, but you're realizing sweeping things under the carpet is only going to cause a lot more problems later on within our relationship, because things that are not addressed and fixed will reappear later. So I definitely feel like this is where you're at right now. You're in a place, Aries, where the only way you can move forward with this person is if the issues and problems you have been having are totally addressed and are totally worked out, whereas the person you're dealing with is in a very sweep it under the carpet, forgive and forget, let's move on and be in love type of energy. So that's where the two of you are not resonating currently. And with the Devil card coming up, you know, the Devil card does symbolize two people that are going through some shit. You guys are going through some problems, and I think that you really want to fix them and work on them, but you're also having to take that logical approach because you're really looking long term here, Aries. You're saying, hey, we can forgive and forget, sweep everything under the carpet, be happy in love for a month or two, but then out of nowhere, things that have been unhealed, things that are still bothering me, things that are still bothering you can tend to come up, and if they haven't been fixed, we're going to be right back at square one, you know? So you're looking at things from a very logical point of view for the longevity of the relationship. Whereas your person here seems to be avoiding conflict and avoiding problems. It kind of looks to me like the person you're dealing with here feels that by trying to work on this, it is creating more harm than good. Whereas I think you expect the total opposite. You're like, I don't think us working on our problems creates more harm than good. I think it shows us that we can overcome what we're going through. And if we can't overcome what we're going through, then I don't think we should be together in the first place. I think that's kind of where you're sitting at too, Aries, okay? So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout mid-June. Then I'm going to take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout mid-June. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Aries is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Aries? And what is going on with this individual throughout mid-June 2021? How does the person that Aries is dealing with feel towards Aries? And what is going on with this individual throughout mid-June 2021? Okay, so the first two cards that we have out are going to be the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords. We also had a Nine of Pentacles fall out. I don't even know when that came out, but I'm going to throw it in here anyways. We also have here the Ace of Wands. We have here the Six of Pentacles. And then we have here the King of Wands, okay? So looking at the energy so far with the person you're dealing with, Seven of Wands, they're very defensive. I think that whenever you try to bring up a conversation about working on what our problems are within this relationship, they tend to get very defensive about it. They tend to block out the whole entire conversation, and they go in very much so hermit mode. I think whoever you're connecting with avoids conflict, and whenever they're confronted by you, they avoid that confrontation. I think they look at it more so as an attack rather than looking at it as two people who care about each other, understanding each other, working on the problems, and trying to fix the relationship, you know? They're looking at it as an attack. So with that being said, it definitely feels to me like your person shuts down those conversations very quickly the moment that they arise. So Aries, when you try to talk to this person on an emotional and logical level, they shut it down. You know, they get into a point where they're like, let's not talk about this. Let's just be happy together, you know? Let's think about all the good things. So it feels to me like you're really the only one over here trying to genuinely fix the problems because the person you're connecting with here is just pushing them away. Taking a look further into their feelings, they have here the Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. To reiterate, guys, and I don't want to keep reiterating this, but this is all I'm seeing. It's like Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Let's just be happy together. Let's have a new beginning. Let's put our problems aside, and everything's going to be a-okay. So I don't want to keep repeating that, but that's just the energy that keeps coming up with your person. They don't want to take accountability for their wrongs if they have wronged you, and they don't want to put the time in to listen to what you have to say because they view it as some sort of attack. They get very defensive. And I think that's what's really wearing you out, Aries. I think that's what's really stressing you out as well, because it's getting to your breaking point where you're basically saying, if you and I can't overcome our issues and have a conversation about it and actually talk about them, then how are we going to have a long-lasting relationship? Because if you sweep a lot of shit under the rug, eventually the rug gets dirty. And then when you lift that rug up, there's going to be nothing but dirt left over. And that's going to be the symbolization of our relationship, okay? I don't even know if symbolization is a word, but I'm making up words today, all right? So that's going to be the symbol of our relationship is what you're saying to this person. All we're going to have left over is dirt if we don't start cleaning. So we need to work on our problems here. And I want a long-lasting relationship with you. And if I'm not going to be able to do that with you, then I don't think I want to be here. I don't think I want this relationship. In regards to what's going on with the person that Aries is dealing with throughout mid-June 2021, what do we got? We have here the Two of Pentacles. We have here the Eight of Swords. And then we have here the Three of Swords. So I can tell they're not happy about the way that things have been going for sure. You know, Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. They're not happy that things have been pretty up and down between the two of you. I mean, they think about it all the time. They think about how things are not going well right now in the relationship. And I think they're concerned and they're very worried. I think they're pretty scared here that you're going to end up walking away from them and that you're going to end up walking away out and walking out of this connection. And that really freaks this person out. So moving throughout mid-June, they're definitely not feeling very secure here. They're definitely feeling like you're getting ready to break up with them. They're feeling like you're ready to bounce, you're ready to walk away. But I think you've given them every reason as to why you may be considering that, you know? You've told this person time and time again that you need to work on the issues that the two of you have. So let's take a look at your side of things here, Aries. What's going on with Aries? How does Aries feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Aries throughout mid-June 2021? How does Aries feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Aries throughout mid-June 2021? First card out, we got here the Three of Wands. Yeah, you've been waiting for sure. You've been waiting to see some changes happening. You've been waiting to see a change in this person's character because truthfully, you want to have those happy moments back in the relationship that you have with this person. You want to have that, you know, solidified, strong bond between the two of you. You want to know that you're with a partner that you can get through anything with, Aries, 110%. Now, I do want to note something too. This doesn't have to be a romantic partner, aka like a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. This could also be a friend, family member, or lover's relationship that you're dealing with as well. So Aries, you're coming from a point of view of, I want the happy times. I understand that you want that. I want that too. But I want a strong, solidified bond to where I know that the two of us can overcome anything that comes our way. I want to make sure that we can handle problems and address them and fix them when they come our way, because at the end of the day, throughout life, we're going to have problems that head towards us, you know? I want our love to be so strong that we can get through anything no matter what heads our way. So that's what you're looking at over here. Moving forward else into your feelings, you know, you got here the Ace of Swords, and then moving forward too, we have here the King of Pentacles. So at the end of the day here, you're looking for something that's grounded. You're looking for something that is going to be long-term, going to be stable. You're looking for a ride or die partner that can overcome anything with you and be by your side. You're looking for a partner who's honest when they're wrong, a partner who's honest when things aren't great and is willing to put in the work and the effort to get to a very stable place. Because you feel very much so unstable in this connection if this individual can't work out the problems the two of you have. If they keep sweeping things under the rug, that makes you feel unstable. If they were to address the problems like you're trying to address them and work on them with you, you would feel more secure and you could actually see a more long-term relationship. You know, this person's coming from the perspective of, let's just be happy. Let's not worry about our problems. Let's let them go and be happy together. But you're saying, I can't do that because I know that I can let go of these problems temporarily, but they'll resurface again and then we'll go back to square one. So I need a partner right now who's going to be willing to put in the work. And if that's not going to be you, I don't know if I can continue this moving forward. I really think that that's your energy here, okay? In regards to what's going on with Aries throughout mid-June 2021, what do we got? This reading's intense, guys. What do we got? We got here the Knight of Wands, we got here the Five of Cups, and then we got here the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I think it disappoints you to think that a big part of you is considering walking away from this. I think it really does hurt you and upset you because I don't think you want to walk away from this. I think you do love and care for your person just like they love and care for you, but you need to take the opportunity that's going to best suit you. You want to be with somebody that you know you can be with and get through anything with. And if they're not going to show you that they're that person, you're going to take the opportunity to be with somebody else. In regards to where energies are aligning, please, between Aries and the person they're dealing with throughout mid-June 2021, where energies aligning, we got here the Chariot, we got here the Ten of Wands, we got here this, not the Star card, the World card, and then we got here the Justice card. So the Chariot to the Ten of Wands. I think you want to get out of a burdensome place, Aries. You don't want to be in this negative place with your person. Okay? You want to work through things, you want to move forward, you want to have a new beginning, you want balance. So you're not going to change your stance here throughout mid-June. You're going to keep telling your person, I'm not going to sweep things under the rug. We have problems that we need to address, that we need to deal with together. We need to understand one another and where we're coming from. We need open communication and open flow. And if that's not going to be provided, I don't know how much longer I can stick around in this energy and stay by a partner who's not going to be willing to put the team effort in. Okay? As for the overall outcome between Aries and the person they're dealing with throughout mid-June 2021, we got here the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and then we have here the Page of Cups. Yeah, Aries, I do feel like the majority of you guys here are considering going your separate ways, and I do apologize because I really get where you guys are coming from, you know? It's a really intense reading, but I understand what you guys are trying to say. So Queen of Swords, Two of Wands, Page of Cups. Most likely, Aries, I do feel like your person's not going to snap out of that energy of sweeping things under the rug. It just seems to me like they're going to keep on doing exactly what they're doing, and you're going to keep on doing exactly what you're doing. This is you saying, look, if you can't compromise to work on problems when they rise, and when they come into our relationship, I'm going to have to find somebody who is willing to do that. I need to find a partner who can overcome anything that we're experiencing. I need to find a partner who will love me, you know, regardless of what happens, and really put the work in to get through the hardships of life. Life isn't easy. Relationships aren't easy all the time. You know, life hits you with some curveballs. And if you're going to just sweep things under the rug, that shows me that you're not emotionally mature enough right now to handle this relationship that I'm looking for. So you really feel like this person isn't in a place where they can handle the type of relationship that you want. And despite the fact that you really love them, Aries, you need to get what's going to make you feel secure. You need to get what's going to make you feel balanced. And you need to be with a partner who you know is going to take care of business just like you're trying to take care of business right now. Okay? So guys, very intense reading, but I totally get where you're coming from. And I just want to say I get it, man. It sucks too. It sucks that you love somebody and that it's not working out right now. And I really apologize for the Aries that this does resonate to, because it's not fun to be in this type of position. I just think that your person's point of view is that they feel attacked every time that you try to work things out with them and talk things out with them. And your approach may not even be aggressive, right? Maybe you've had a very calm approach and they've still felt very defensive. My best advice for you guys, honestly, is to kind of like state your last intentions. Tell the person you're dealing with, look, I'm not trying to fight with you. I'm not trying to make you get defensive. I'm not trying to make you feel like I'm attacking you. I'm just simply saying, hey, we have problems, we have issues. I want those problems and issues to be addressed and worked on now so that we don't put them to the side for them to come up later with even more problems and issues that we haven't worked on, to the point where it leads to a very toxic shit show. That's not what I want. I want us to address and nip things in the butt when they happen so that we can be in that happy place, so that we can be in that loving place, and we don't have to resonate in the devil, right? We don't have to be in this toxic energy. So I would really say your piece, guys. And if they continue this behavior of saying, oh no, I'm not interested in that, let's just move on, forgive and forget, if they're not going to be willing to work with you, then you have all more of the rights, or all, I can't speak today with Mercury in retrograde, guys, so don't mind me if I'm stuttering, but you have the right to move forward, okay? You definitely have the right to do your own thing. I totally get where you're coming from, you know? So yeah, guys, I'm sorry, man. Rough situation. Really rough situation. Hopefully when Mercury retrograde ends, because of course Mercury goes stationary on the 22nd of June, but we still have that after shadow period. So like in the first week of July, Mercury should calm down a little bit. Maybe this situation can get resolved, but it's looking like for the second half of June, your person's not going to budge. They're going to keep on sweeping things under the rug. You're going to keep on wanting to fix things. It's going to get to that point where you're like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I need somebody. I need a partner who's going to be willing to work with me. And I do feel here that you may be walking away from this more likely, okay? All right, Aries, I love you guys so much. Good luck with the situation. Thank you for tuning in. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Do your best, guys, to enjoy the rest of your June. Try not to overstress this situation too much. I know that it's really, really stressful, but try to keep yourself as contained as possible. Remember, you always have to get what works for you. You always have to be in alignment with somebody who is aligned with the things that you want. You need to be with a partner who's going to be your ride or die and works on things with you when those things happen. You need a good communicator, and if they're not going to be that person, you got to find that person. So I really do wish you guys the best, and I hope you step into alignment with the individual that is best for you. Okay? I love you, Aries. Enjoy June, and I will see you guys later. Much love, Aries, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.